Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Wizzle and I'm the newest member of AE. As you can tell, I'm a commentator. Now this is a Gears of War 3 commentary I'm bringing to you. I go 14 and 4. It's pretty nice gameplay. I just want to talk about what content I'm going to be bringing to the AE channel and just talk about a bit about myself and how I got started playing Gears of War. So my name's Billy and I'm from Scotland, as you can probably tell. I'm from just outside Glasgow and I recently just turned 21. So the content that I'm going to be bringing to the AE channel is going to be commentaries, and I'm hoping to do one every week. And what I'll be doing is getting a nice gameplay. Now it will be on Gears Judgment, which I'm super excited for, but people in the UK don't get it till Friday, so I'm pretty disappointed about that because every other Gears of War has been a worldwide release. So I was pretty disappointed when it wasn't a worldwide release, and everyone in the States got it before us. I was pretty jealous of that because I go into my friends list and I see everyone playing it and I'm stuck with Gears 3. So yeah. So I started playing Gears 1 back in 06, and I started off going round to my friend's house, and me and him used to chill and play Annex. See, I never had an Xbox at the time, so I used to go around to his all the time, and he would put the Xbox on and we'd play Gears of War, and it would be Annex with snipers everywhere, and we used to chill out on that. And I was like, oh man, this game is amazing, I really need to get it. So I went out, and I think I was only 15 at the time. I got an Xbox, and for my birthday in March, which was a couple of months after I got the Xbox, I got the internet, and I got Xbox Live, and the only game that I've pretty much been playing since is Gears of War. The Gears of War series has to be my favourite game series ever. It beats everything that I've ever played. It beats all Call of Duties, it beats all sports games, it beats pretty much everything. Just the campaign, the multiplayer is just so different. It's just absolutely amazing. I love everything about it. So I started off playing Gears 1 in 06, and I met this guy called Jack. Now he right now, his gamer tag is Legacy Reaper, and me and him have been playing pretty much every week since 2006. Me and him are really cool, really good friends, and when I met him he was pretty good at the game and I was just horrible at it. I had no idea what I was doing, and he was like, yo, if you want to get better you should go on YouTube and watch some tutorials, watch other people play and just copy their game style, and then you'll get better. And I did. I went on YouTube, and the first video I ever watched, I remember, was a guy called Nizmojo, and pretty much it was just like a 10-minute long video of him just headshotting people, singles. Right now the standard for that would be embarrassing, but back in the day, that was pretty much the first Gears of War video ever, I think, for me anyway. And I was like, oh man, that is so cool. So I was like, I really, really want to do this. So I searched further for videos and I found this guy called Iceman. At the time, I think his name was Iceman. You all know who I'm talking about. But him, and that was the first guy I really started following. I made a YouTube account and subscribed to him and pretty much watched every video that he posted, just to watch how he played and watch his style of play. And after watching him play, I kind of copied his strafe, if you will, copied his game style, and just gradually became better. So I went into ranked, and I was actually beating people. I was picking up the snipe and I was headshotting people, and I was like, this is so cool, I really love this game. And then Gears of War 2 came out, and the campaign, I have to say, was really, really good, but the multiplayer, which is obviously what we're all interested in, it was horrible. Personally, I think it was one of the worst games I've ever played. The graphics were just too cartoon-like, and the lag was insane. Also, there wasn't dedicated servers at the time, so whenever you searched a ranked game, if you didn't search with a full team, you would not find the game. For me anyway, it was like half an hour to find the game. And then when you actually did find the game, all you would get is two-pieced. It was absolutely horrible. I hated it. I ended up going back and playing Gears 1 Uh, so when the Gears 3 beta came out, I was really excited for it, and I picked it up and played it, and I was like, oh, this is so good. Compared to Gears of War 2, I was really nervous about Gears of War 3 coming out because I didn't know if they were going to continue with the Gears of War 2 theme or maybe try and go back to Gears of War 1 and try and make the game the way it used to be, and they did, thankfully. They made it so much better than Gears 2. The two-piece doesn't really work. The graphics are so much better. Dedicated servers. The game is just really, really good, and I was really, really happy with it. The only thing is with the sawed off and the retro lancer. Now, most of you guys obviously think these weapons are newbie, but to people who haven't played the game before, they noobs as it were, new people, they are going to pick those weapons up and they're going to play with them because they don't know any better. They don't know how the community looks at those weapons, and they don't know that they're pretty much frowned upon and overpowered. But that's the only problem I've had with Gears 3 is just trying to go for gameplay or trying to hit some nice clips and then someone comes up behind you and sawed off you. It does piss you off to some extent, but it doesn't mean that you should go crazy and start raging at the person who did it, because if they're only like level 20 or 30, they don't really know what they're doing, and I don't think it's fair that they get a whole load of abuse for using the weapons that we don't like, because at the end of the day we're all trying to kill each other, and you're going to do it as in any way that you can. So I think that the community isn't as good as it should be, because with these new people coming in, especially for Judgment, I think we should give people a chance at Judgment, because if someone's brand new to Gears and they've never played 1, 2 or 3 and they pick up Judgment and they start using the sawed off or the retro lancer, they don't know how we look at it. They don't know how overpowered it is. They're just going to use any weapon that they like. If they get kills with it, they're going to use it. And I don't think that we should hate on people or criticise people or tell them fuck you, you're shit, go back to Call of Duty, go back to some other game. I don't think we should do that. I think we should give those players a chance, because this community is never going to grow if no one plays the game, and no one is going to play the game if people are abusing them and shouting at them and saying you're shit, don't play Gears. I think we have to accept new people into the community and grow this community, because it's not fair that people do get criticised for using the overpowered weapons. But what I think is going to happen in Judgment is the standards are going to be insane. How the reticle is in the middle of the screen, you can pretty much blind fire someone across the map. I think the standards are going to be insane. Like, it's so easy. I played the Gears of War Judgment beta, and I have to say I absolutely loved it. They did not disappoint. They've went almost, it's like they've continued with the Gears of War 3 theme. I think the graphics are better, the gameplay is actually slightly smoother, it's faster, there's a whole bunch of new weapons, new campaign, obviously new maps, just everything about it is fantastic. And even the beta, I don't really like Overrun. It's not something I would play because I didn't really play Horde when I had on Gears 3, but I really looking forward to things like Execution when that gets brought back in the DLC, and especially Free For All, the first ever Gears of War game that's going to have Free For All in it. I'm really excited for that. I'm looking to get a few gameplays and commentate on that. But yeah, like I said, the things I'm going to be bringing to not to get off topic, is going to be Gears of War Judgment gameplay with topics that are important to me at the time. If maybe you guys are maybe going through some stuff, or maybe you are just interested in hearing about a specific topic, feel free to leave it in the comments and down below. Tell me what you guys want to hear about. Tell me maybe what issues are bothering you at the time, and maybe a topic that you're interested in that you'd like me to to speak about. But yeah, Gears of War Judgment, it's looking really good, and I can't wait for it to come out. I was playing the beta earlier today, and I got a back-to-back headshot on screen triple with the, I think it's the Breacher it's called. Don't quote me on that. I don't really know the names of the gun. I just play, and yeah. So the standards are going to be insane. You're going to have to get like quad back-to-back blindies with a sniper just to get a clip. It's the standards are going to be amazing. I actually can't wait for montages and episodes to come out. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this commentary up. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you know who I am, and I hope you know what I'm all about and what kind of content I'm going to be bringing to the EE channel. I just want to say a quick shout out to everyone in EE. Thanks very much for letting me, be a part of this team and be a part of this channel. It's an amazing opportunity, and I'm really excited to get some good content on it. Right now, I'm just gonna speed the gameplay up because the guy is the only guy left, and he actually leaves and is replaced with a bot, which I never actually knew until I try and hit him with the incendies and get boom shotted. Anyway, guys, 14-4. Thanks for watching this commentary, and I hope you guys are excited as much as I am about the content I'm going to be posting on this channel. Alright, guys, take it easy. Peace!